MK3 Supra. It's gonna be a project I'll be working on, and I'm hoping to take you guys along. A few things I gotta fix. As you guys can see, there's no turbo. Who needs turbos, right? Everybody needs turbo except for this guy, because I can't afford turbo. But brake lights are on. As you can see, none of my lights are on, but the brake lights are on. I was told that that was probably a little pin that's under the brake pedal that's broken, or it probably fell off. So I haven't looked under that, so I don't know for sure, but that's something I'll be looking into. Other issue is the car will start, it'll run, but it will not stop, and that's the most important thing about a car, is just stopping. And I gotta do new brake master cylinder on there, and I'm hoping that fixes it. I haven't bled the brakes yet, but hopefully that fixes it. Coming into the interior, I got a burgundy interior or maroon, depending on what you guys want to call it, but I got a gray seat. That seat's gotta go pretty soon. Got an eBay steering wheel. Flex is really bad, just kind of scary. That's a Momo hub, so I'm not too concerned about that hub. That hub's gonna stay. I'm just gonna replace the steering wheel. There'll be a couple things I'll be replacing, like this climate control. This is the pre-89 version. I want the 89 plus where it's all black, and it looks a lot nicer than this. Both functions the same, I just want the newer look. My car is lowered on lowering springs and KYB shocks, so they don't use these. I don't need these anymore, so this is gonna go too. Other than that, dash looks great, no cracks. Doors cracked a little bit, not a big deal, doesn't bother me. Spoiler could use a repaint. So funny story about that spoiler. It's actually pretty embarrassing. The story behind all that damage on that spoiler is when I repainted my car, I rushed into the painting process because I was trying to get it out on the street to hot import nights that year. But painting didn't go as planned because I lost the bolts for those, and my brakes stopped working around that time. And right after I got it painted, I washed it, decided I was going to take it out for a drive. There's a lake nearby me, and I was going to take it around there. As I was driving out to that lake, I kept hearing like a knocking noise coming from the back. And all of a sudden I heard like a really loud knock, and the noise stopped. And I was like, oh, it's whatever's making that noise probably fixed itself. And when I got to the lake, I looked out my rear view mirror, and then I finally realized that when I started driving, my view wasn't that big. So I finally remembered I had my whale tail on there with no bolts on it. So I drove quite a while without bolts on it, and the spoiler stayed. And as soon as I figured that out, I was already at the lake doing a roundabout. And I tried to get out of there as fast as I could, and I was only allowed to drive 15 miles an hour. But I sped out of there at 15 miles an hour to come get my spoiler, hoping that no car ran it over. And luckily, when I got back, it was laying face down right where I heard the last knock. So that's something I'm going to repaint too, but I'm kind of deciding, should I have my car without a spoiler? Because I like it either way. I think it looks better with the spoiler, but I think it looks good without the spoiler too. But let me know what you guys think. Spoiler.